Once upon a time, in the early 21st century, in a small, upscale, unaffordable village, survived a man whose geographically dispersed family, having recorded their long and prosperous lives in the previous century, had all but exhausted their continuous, unrelenting pleading for him to seriously try and unearth all remaining family memorabilia from that ancient period. However, in doing so, he did come upon something totally unexpected. Completely lost in time, not just memories, but moving memories, a stash of forgotten 8mm film. It would take a while, he thought, but he would review, edit, and organize all the footage into easily digestible, entertaining reels of mirth to be watched over and over by future generations. So our archival warrior embarked on his second search to find the exact right machine to aid in evaluating his newfound treasure. Fortunately, he found a used one online, in good condition. A fancy new Bahia Mark II all-electric Model S, 120 volt AC with 11 watts of pure power. Undaunted by the absence of instructions, our amateur archivist forged ahead, reviewing reel after reel, well into his nap time. But to his dismay, much of the footage had decayed over time, most unrestorable. And the whole process turned out to be much more laborious and discouraging by the day, by the week, by the month. So to prevent going certifiably insane, our hero decided to discontinue his process and go digital. So finally, a third search commenced. If he could just find a conversion lab at a reasonable price. But could he trust a lab with his irreplaceable memories? Can I watch, he asked. They said no. will call you after all the images have been converted to ones and zeros, and or vice versa. Confident in his decision to convert, our hero faced a new dilemma: what to do with all those files. Should he A, dust off his old Mac Pro, update its operating system, load and learn complicated editing programs, or B, should he spend his final chapters creating new memories rather than dealing with those of his past? He wisely opted for B. First, all records and tapes and CDs and DVDs with irreplaceable family content. Recitals, weddings, performances.
You take my heart and I give you the rest of me too.
He said he had to work, so I went to the show alone. I am always on my toes.
Nowhere they need gonna do.
And then on to all that stuff that doesn't move. Scanning photos and slides and artwork, diaries and diplomas, passports, a few old driver's licenses, and one IOU written on a rock. So his fourth search morphed from a never-ending DIY project into finding a creative collaborator, an experienced editor who would share the burden of condensing all the good files into family stories that were more likely to be passed down from generation to generation. Sort of like a moving diary, he thought. So after digitizing anything that moved, and didn't, with the help of a creative partner, they compiled, retouched, restored, and edited his way back into his family's good graces, providing each member with their own individual flash drive packed with fond memories. Our amateur archivist declared, if they ever outlaw media conversion in this country, they'll have to pry my flash drive from my cold, dead hands. Which surprisingly was found to have only contained footage of his childhood pet three-legged gerbil. He claimed no regrets, only wishing he had done it all sooner.